It all started with this logo, a symbol that's grown to be ubiquitous in 2020, and if you don't recognize the logo, you've no doubt heard the company name, Spotify. One day, I realized the ability to permanently toggle the repeat song function had disappeared. This feature was handy when you just can't get enough of a song. And to my dismay, I found out that it had been taken away in a recent update. So frustrated, I thought to myself, wow, I would love to be a part of the team that's in charge of designing the layout and implementing the features for an app I so regularly use. In the most serendipitous fashion, I stumbled across the School of Information. And how I describe the School of Information to people is the intersection of people, data, and technology. And when we examine these three components put together, we find that there's pressing issues that need to be solved. I've learned that sometimes our attitudes need to be readjusted. A pressing issue can be something as simple as, should we do away with the repeat song function? Something that's easily overlooked and seemingly minute made all of the difference to a user like me. So naturally, I wanted to do more research on this. So I constructed user flows regarding this feature. And let's take a look at Apple Music. I want you to note three quick things about it. First, it takes a user 8 steps to get here. Second, the icons are not intuitively designed to make the feature accessible to the user. And lastly, if the user is able to figure out how to access the feature, it takes them to a brand new interface, which just takes time away from them being able to enjoy their experience of listening to music. Contrast that with Spotify, they're able to accomplish the same task in just 5 simple steps, and the icons are intuitively designed. So, as a UX designer, I propose that Spotify could bring back this feature to provide their users with one of the most valuable currencies in this day and age, time. My time spent in the School of Information, being a part of Detroit UX, a user experience designer coalition throughout the Metro Detroit area, and mentoring under Ashley Williams, founder and CEO of Razar, has taught me quite a few things. And I've discovered UX design looks something like this. I'm not asking you to try to decipher this picture, but I do want you to note how convoluted and ambiguous it might seem. But fear not, ambiguity can be leveraged to discover great things and produce some of our best work. So I've summed up UX design into these 3 categories. First, you have your user needs, which is my ability to critically think about a user and understand the social psychology as to why they behave the way they do. Next, you have your technical capabilities, which my courses in Python, HTML, and CSS have all taught me what's feasible and what's not given certain resources and time frames. And last but not least, I'm going to be asking you 5 pivotal questions. These questions are going to entangle identifying the stakeholders and their interests, understanding the requirements in lieu of these interests, knowing the necessary systems and components we'll need to be utilizing for this project, researching the context and backstory to get a better grasp at the project we have at hand. And I'm going to integrate all of these answers to deliver concrete solutions. My next vision is to bring all my skills, all my knowledge, and all my capabilities into being the best UX designer I can be. And I invite each and every one of you to join me in making our visions a reality.